Hey, friends, you're definitely gonna wanna get on board with this live session tonight. Let me, we're talking about good news tonight. Guys, if you're out there, join me in this live session to share in some great news, breaking news that happened just a few hours ago, as a matter of fact, involving public charge. So I'd love for you to comment below, give me some thumbs up if you're out there and you're excited as I am to talk about the fact that public charge, guys, public charge. OMG. OMG, right? Here we are minding our own business, trying to get through COVID-19, right? Trying to get through COVID-19 and living our lives. And then out of the blue, boom, we get a news like this tonight, guys. Isn't that amazing? Okay, I see that you guys are on right now. Hey, Patrick, good to see you. Gideon, wow, I know. Wow. So we're going to talk about this tonight, about the fact that a judge issued two major nationwide injunctions today, basically stopping temporarily, guys, the public charge rules during this COVID pandemic. So we're going to talk about what that means. And I don't know if you guys feel goosebumps or chills. I do right now because we could use some really good news. We need a break. Who needs a break? The immigrant community needs a real break. And now you have this amazing window of opportunity. And guys, you cannot miss this opportunity. Okay. And I'm going to talk to you more about what I mean by that. But I just wanted to just share with you guys because you're the community and we're all in this together. And you may have heard it on the news. I just got wind of it actually because I was out working out, riding my bike, getting my workout in, minding my own business, trying to stay healthy and happy. And then boom, here I found out that the judge issued a ruling, preliminary injunction, temporarily stopping the public charge rules. Not just here in America, guys, not just with DHS, but also with the Department of State. Okay, so this is really a wonderful, wonderful thing. Erica says she wishes that it's permanent. I know. Let's just hope and pray that things change in November for this country, right? So that we can have a change in administration and just put this whole public charge thing behind us. But tonight, guys, I want to talk with you guys about, I'm going to pull up the press release that was issued that gives a little summary of the news today with public charge, what this means, and then I'm going to give you some tips. I want to give you guys some tips to walk away with as we consider this news and what it may mean for you and your family or anyone who is who you're helping through the immigration process. Go ahead, share this video right now. I don't know how you're going to do it on YouTube. I'm not sure. But for those of you who will be watching this on Facebook or Instagram, be sure to share this with other people because we need some good news in our feed tonight, right? If you do, say amen. Speaking of amens, someone must be out there praying. Who is out there praying? Someone is praying because look at this, guys. I know I'm praying. Who else is out there praying? If you're out there praying too, just say, I'm praying. Prayer works, guys. Can you see this? All things are possible. Keep that in mind. No matter what we see coming out of Washington, we've got to remember that all things really are possible. And when we least expect it, boom, something great can happen. So just keep the faith. It's tough right now. Without question, it's tough. Very hard to get into America. But keep the faith. Work hard, work on your matter. Work with good people. Work with our firm, of course. And just keep the faith. Now, let's talk about this amazing news tonight. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Don't you guys love how I act like I don't know how to do this like every single time? It's like, how do I do this again? Okay, so just bear with me. I'm just so excited. Okay, so this is the press release, okay, that was issued by some of the organizations that were part of this this effort. And in fact, this was a suit that New York, Vermont, and Connecticut brought this suit because of COVID-19. The argument that these states made is this, that we're in the process of a major national emergency, or a public health crisis, and the fact that people are afraid of accessing public benefits because of public charge, that's a public health problem. And so they raised this argument here in federal court, and the judge issued 2 nationwide injunctions blocking public charge immigration rules amid COVID-19 pandemic. And so, guys, this happened in Manhattan federal court today, and I'm going to tell you what those 2 injunctions are. The first one was issued against the Department of Homeland Security, which, as you guys know, the DHS public charge rule, guys, harsh rule. That rule basically sizes individuals up, right? People who are applying for the green card primarily sizes them up around several factors and makes a determination that the individual is either a public charge or likely to become a public charge, right? Based on their age, their income, their health, their assets, resources, education, skills, like a number of things. And it's highly discretionary, and it's a very high standard. And so you guys have heard me say before in a video that I think it came out last week, in which a study was done which said that the Trump administration is cutting green card approvals virtually in half. And a major reason for that is because of public charge, okay, that would lead to more denial. And so the DHS rule went into effect on February 24th of this year, and it requires folks to submit an affidavit, a declaration of self-sufficiency, 18-page declaration, and submit a ton of paperwork, making the argument that they're not going to become a public charge one day. And so it's incredibly burdensome, but so that's that rule. And then the Department of State has the same rules, but it applies to those outside of America who are trying to come in, and they also have to prove themselves worthy as well. And so that rule is those rules are also blocked. But let's go back to this press release here. Okay, so what else does it say that is interesting? Okay, so it also says that the ruling came after immigrant rights attorneys successfully argued that the COVID-19 pandemic has made the DHS public charge rule lethal to immigrant communities by chilling the use of healthcare and other public benefits. And so the court also stopped the State Department from applying its public charge rules, including, guys, remember this one, this isn't another one, a presidential proclamation around healthcare. That healthcare proclamation is also on hold as well, okay, for folks who are outside of America trying to apply for a visa at U.S. embassies and consulates abroad. So that healthcare proclamation is also on hold. And so this is just wonderful news tonight that I really wanted to get before you right away. And so this is temporary. Keep that in mind. It is temporary until the end of the national emergency around coronavirus. And we don't know when that national emergency will be lifted. Now, think about it this way. You know, I'm always wearing my political hat. Politically speaking, guys, President Trump obviously is not in any hurry to lift the national emergency, right? Because it grants him a whole lot of extra powers and abilities to do things. And so he's not going to try to let go of that anytime soon. But we'll see when they actually lift the national emergency. But this ruling is in effect until the national emergency is over. So here's what I really want to say to you guys tonight. This is really the window of opportunity that we all need a little breather to file for adjustment of status, to put in your paperwork right away, because with this ruling, the Department of Homeland Security, or USCIS, cannot enforce its rules with respect to some of their new forms, right? The I-944. Now, certainly I don't want to be premature here and speak without getting guidance from the department yet. There's still more guidance and such that will need to come out from DHS and also Department of State that would tell us, okay, you don't need to file this. We have to go back to this other form. So there's some logistical things that the departments will need to do to really adhere to this ruling. And so while they're getting their act together and figuring this out, you still need to go ahead, work with your lawyer, work with us, give us a call. I don't have my number up here. I usually do, but it's 718-301-9732, or go to McBeanlaw.com. Book your consultation, get your case started, get your filing done immediately, because this is a good window of opportunity and a breather that we all really need right now. So that's what I would share with you guys tonight. File as soon as possible. And another incentive or reason for you to file right away is because filing fees are going up for adjustment of status. It's going up. So over the next couple of months, from what I'm hearing, I don't have a precise date yet, but it's going through. And so filing fees are going up. So it's going to become more expensive. And then with respect to the USCIS bailout money, I have a video coming out about that, where that's at right now. But if USCIS gets that bailout from Congress, they're going to add a 10% surcharge on top of the fee increase that is already in the works. So it's going to become very expensive. So do things right away. If you're able to file right away, I would highly advise you guys to file right away. Thank you, Lucy. I like the way you spell your name. I don't think I've ever seen Lucy spelled that way before, with 2 I's. That's really cool. She says you are always on our side. Okay. And so, Dylan, thanks for watching from West Palm Beach. So South Trini said, what is this video about? What did I miss? The biggest news, South Trini, public charge has been put on hold, on hold by a judge here in New York. Good things happen in New York, guys, from time to time. Public charge is a preliminary injunction has been issued with respect to the Department of Homeland Security's public charge rules, and also a preliminary injunction on the Department of State rules as well. And then certainly the presidential proclamation around health insurance, I should say, that's also on hold. So that's the big news tonight, South Trini. And so I thank you guys. Share this information with others as the department comes out with more information about this. I will be sure to share it with you guys, and you always keep us up to date. Thank you for that. Thank you. Living the Truth podcast and vlog. By the way, I have some really awesome people following me, and from time to time, I've been thinking from time to time to highlight maybe some of the work that you guys are doing too, because some of you are doing some really, really cool things. I do look you up as well, and so I'm going to kind of start to share share like who's out there and just to promote the love, share the love. All right, guys. So that's the good news. Be sure to share this with other people and file your applications as soon as possible. God knows we don't know how long this is going to last. We got some really disappointing news yesterday around DACA, in which the Trump administration is not following court orders with respect to DACA. And so many people were really disappointed yesterday by the fact that the administration is not going to accept new DACA applications. Very, very disappointing news, heartbreaking. And they're making some other major changes to DACA that's going to make it tougher for people to renew their DACA and such. So it's so we needed this tonight. I think the immigrant community needed this energy and this inspiration. And so, guys, keep the faith, keep praying, and keep fighting for your right to stay with your family permanently in America, if that's where you choose to come. Canada is not bad either, guys. Canada is pretty great too, but if you choose to come to America, you have a right to be here with your family, and I fully support that. So with that being said, guys, have a good night, and check out the videos that are coming out on Thursday and Friday, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.